Hi, I'm Robyn. I am the history department chair, and I teach 7th grade world history and 8th grade US history. I'm also the junior high lead teacher. I have been here for 10 years. I started in October of 2011. And I'm actually an alumni from Front Range, so I've actually been here since 2004, since my sophomore year of high school. Never really left because I started coaching right into college and came back as a job that just was a great opportunity for me. So that's how I got here. For US history, we start with the American Revolution, and we focus on the stories of what founded our country, as well as we dive into what our government is and how it's established and what that should mean for our government today. We do look and talk about current events, and we try and tie things together for how one event caused the next thing. So we go from American Revolution to as far into the present as possible. I end the year with a project that actually gives groups decades from the 60s, 50s through early 2000s, so that they at least can catch a glimpse of those decades that we don't have time to really dive into at the end of the semester. We spend a lot of time with primary sources and looking at different perspectives. And really the heart of history for us is learning that history is a story, and that it's people's stories, and that people's stories are worth remembering, and that it takes us to where we are today. So I want students to see those stories from different perspectives, whether it be the young kid, the elderly man, elderly woman, man, woman, opponent, victor, loser. We want to see the whole picture so that we can understand that time and place, and be able to kind of put ourselves in that place. I also try and bring in as many experiences as possible so they can understand what it was like to be an immigrant in the early 1900s. I just want it to be hands-on, but also really for them to dive into those primary sources and start to understand them. I am not going to be available after school this next week. So my Calendly link, what you guys will see is times during the day that are my off periods. If you would like to schedule a meeting with me and can during the day, please choose one of those times. If none of those times work for you, please send me an email. The following week, I should be able to have some daycare availability. I just don't next week. So if you guys need to meet with me after school, go ahead and email me and we'll schedule that ahead of time, and I will set up daycare when I have my parents available to help me out. Other than that, thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.